Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to this look back at Elite Series 15 and 16. Now we have done videos looking at Elite Series 1 straight the way through to Elite Series 14, and links to those videos are in the description below. So if you've missed any of those, jump down there, check them out. It's been a lot of fun and the fun will continue because we're going to have a look at really a fantastic series. Series 15 is very, very strong in particular. So let's get straight to it. So Series 15, this features Mark Henry, Yokozuna, R-Truth, Sin Cara, Evan Bourne, and Rey Mysterio. Let's leave Rey Mysterio for now. Let's focus on Mark Henry. So before we do that, I should mention that these figures were out in May of 2012. This Mark Henry figure will set you back about $40 boxed, and it is a great figure. Big, imposing, nice ring attire. Love the red outline as well. Really makes that ring attire pop. Face scan looks really strong. Maybe not great. I'm not saying that it's a perfect face scan. The hair I think is fine. The World Heavyweight Championship is a great accessory though. I think this is a nice set. I'm into this figure. Next up, we've got Yokozuna. This is going to set you back $89.99 box. This is obviously a flashback. And I love a good robe. Great face sculpt, hair as well. Classic red ring attire with the black bow. I prefer this Yokozuna, this clean shaven Yokozuna look. Much better than the Hall of Fame version, which he had facial hair and also he had like white ring attire. That's not the Yokozuna that really I think of first when I think of Yokozuna. This is a great figure. I mean, you want to talk about big, imposing. This is about as big and imposing as it gets. This really is the WWE Championship look for Yokozuna, which makes this figure very iconic. And as I said, what a great robe accessory as well. Another really strong figure. Next, we've got R-Truth. This is going to set you back over $100 boxed. And I should hate this, as it's the third R-Truth Elite in the first 15 series. But this, for me, is easily the best. I love the fact that Mattel finally fixed that facial expression. The gritted teeth, I think, look brilliant. I really like the vest as well. The visual detail on the ring attire does come with more of those wrist ties, which I really don't like. But overall, this is an improvement, a big improvement. And so I have to say that it's a fine addition. Next, we've got Sin Cara. This is going to cost you $40 boxed. Nice to see another first time to the Elite line figure. Another great robe as well. Well, cloak. Nice details painted on like the wrist guards, the arm sleeves, great mask details. Nice colouring, good body type. Really like how that cloak kind of falls, how it looks. All in all, you know, this is a very strong figure. Like, it really pops when it's on a shelf. And as I said, you know, we've not had a Sin Cara in the Elite line before. I think this would be one to get if you could find it for the right price. Next up, Evan Bourne. This is going to cost you $55 boxed. Looks the same as Elite Series 8. But I think this gets the edge, as I prefer the look of the green ring attire over the red. Plus this comes with the Tag Team Championship. But more important than that, this is his Air Boom figure, which was when he was in the tag team with Kofi Kingston. And I can tell you that, I think it was Elite Series 17, the Kofi Kingston Air Boom figure is released as well. So it's worth getting this because it works well with that figure that's to come. So yeah, all in all, you know, you don't need another Evan Bourne figure, but I think there's enough here to warrant it coming out. So finally, Rey Mysterio, $35 boxed. This is the 5th Rey Mysterio figure in 15 series. That means there is one every 3 Elite lines. I mean, it's nice yellow and purple attire. I've got no qualms with it, but this figure is the dictionary definition of pointless. If you was to look at pointless in the dictionary, you would see this figure, because who needs 5 Rey Mysterio Elites in 15 series? What's going on, Mattel? All in all, though, what a fantastic series this was. 3 great figures, 2 decent figures, and a Rey Mysterio. Next up, we got Elite 16. This came out in June of 2012, and we get 7 Elites in this. No idea why, but we get CM Punk, Heath Slater, Randy Orton, Diesel, Kevin Nash, Zekiel Jackson, and The Rock. So let's start with CM Punk, and here it is. $67.76 boxed. This is the ultimate CM Punk figure, sort of. The ring attire is perfect. Absolutely perfect. This is the perfect CM Punk t-shirt accessory. I love the tattoo detail. In fact, I love everything about this figure except the face. The expression is flat. It looks a little bit like Austin Aries. Slick back hair, I think, looks really cool. Nice tattoo detail on the fists. Even though I'm not a fan of the facial expression, this could still be a 10 out of 10 figure. I really rate this that highly. A brilliant, one of the best Elites, simple as that. Next up, we've got Heath Slater. This is going to set you back $44.99 boxed, and I've got to be honest, I'm not keen. It does capture his look around this time, but his hair makes him look like Princess Diana. His ring attire detail is fun, but I think the body is a little too thin. It's maybe not that inaccurate because he was never the biggest of guys. I think the ladder accessory is fine. I think the figure overall is okay. I think it's the hair, that bothers me. And actually, you could get a Princess Diana figure for about the same price. There's one going on eBay at $48.99, so you can choose which one you want to go for. Next, we got Randy Orton. This is only $30 boxed. Not bad. Not essential either, though. Facial expression is bland. T-shirt isn't very exciting. Tattoo detail is cool. Everything is okay. There's no disasters. It's just not the definitive Randy Orton figure that I was hoping for. So, not one that I think I would be adding to my collection. One that I definitely would be, though. Diesel. $59.46 unboxed. It isn't cheap, but what a great figure. I love this. I think the face scan is really strong. I think the hair is accurate. First time as well, we see the winged eagle. The winged eagle finally appears in the Elite line. Biker vest accessory is nice. It's a tall figure. It's obviously Diesel's a former WWE champion, so it's an important figure. This is great. Everything about this is great. And then they follow it up with another great figure, Kevin Nash. Again, not cheap, $149.99 boxed. But there's loads to love about this, and it's different to Diesel as well. The face looks a bit thinner, the hair sculpt is different, I think the hair colour is different. This might be even more accurate than the Diesel figure. I think the outsider's attire is very cool, because obviously it captures a moment when he first arrived in WCW from WWE, and I really like as well that accessory, the NWO graffitied World Championship title belt. I mean, still, there's only a couple of figures that you can get that with, this being one. This is an important figure, very important figure, and it really makes Elite Series 16 important. Next, Zekiel Jackson. $52.34 boxed. Solid figure, this. It's got a really good face scan and body type. I like the retro IC title accessory as well. In fact, the only thing that's wrong is that it's just a bit boring. That's not Mattel's fault, though. It's Zekiel Jackson's. I like the detail on the reverse of the trunks, but as I said, this isn't something that's going to look that impressive on your shelf. But if, like me, you want to try and collect all the different characters that Mattel release, then you're going to need to pick this up. This is still a solid figure. What isn't a solid figure though? And what a way to end this video. The Rock Elite Series 16, $39.95. This is trash. It is awful. Look at it. This has got to be one of the worst, if not the worst figure of the Elite Series to this point. The facial hair, it just looks heavy-handed. It looks a bit sloppy. I absolutely hate this. The figure overall still looks ill. That was my criticism from an earlier Rock Elite. They haven't fixed that. And now they've made it worse by completely ruining the face by just putting and painting on that like goatee thing. Now I know that was a look he had at the time, but come on, Mattel, you can do a better job than this. This is awful. This is trash. Honestly, someone would have to pay me $39.95. This thing looks like a turtle that's just crawled out and lost its shell. I honestly do not rate this at all. But Elite Series 16 was very strong. Diesel, Kevin Nash, iconic look for CM Punk. Randy Orton was okay, Zekiel Jackson was okay. The Rock is so bad, it borderline becomes essential. This is a big series, and actually Series 15. That makes this a big video. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like. Hit the subscribe if you haven't already, because obviously we're going to be looking at Elite Series 17 and 18 soon. So I wouldn't want you to miss out on that. Thanks a lot for watching, and hopefully I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.